Okay, let's go check out the candle closing inside of the other candle. I think this was actually screenshot 1. So this is a perfect example of what I call inside candle after volume. It's kind of like sports, like the moves are literally what they look like. Okay, so if you look down here, when I say here, I'm referring to these volume bars. The second to last bar is higher than the others. Okay, so that's also why I took the trade. But anyways, you can see that the current candle, the one that I traded on, I took a buy. Why would I take a buy in a downtrend? Well, that's because it was risky. Anyways, if you take a look, you're going to see that price went up. Why did price go up? Well, that's because of this volume bar right here. So when we have a previous candle that has the higher volume bar, most of the time we can take an opposite trade. Not all the time, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so if we go back a couple, we're going to see right here, if you look at my cursor in the middle of the screen on the bottom, you can see that we had a higher bar here, but the next candle went down. It did not close within the range of the previous body. If we go back here, so we have this higher volume bar and the next candle did close within its range. So it doesn't happen all the time. It happens more often in a ranging or sideways market than it does in a trending market. And that's because you have more momentum in a trend, like a rally or drop, okay? Or excuse me, rally or base. No, I was right the first time. Drop, base, drop. Yeah, drop. Okay, anyways, I digress. Okay, so what I did was I took a screenshot of the next candle after it closed. Okay, so we have our higher volume bar right here. So this green one, so look up, and then we had that next one that, oh, that's what I was going to tell you. Sorry, my brain's all over the place. So we have our volume candle, then we have the next one that will close within its range, and then the next one is going to continue on with the trend. So in this instance, it was a sell. Okay, and then here we go again. So on this one, I spelled U incorrectly. For some reason, my finger always hits that I. So you can see that price then rejected off of the previous volume candle. Okay, so let's look at the third to last candle. And then we had the candle that closed in its range. And then that next one, we had a sell. So that's what I'm talking about. And here's one that I took literally 2 seconds ago. That chart is actually still up. Okay, so let's go back a little bit. I think it was right here. So let's look at this. Okay, so we have our volume candle and then candle that goes in the opposite direction, and then volume candle, and then candle that goes in the opposite direction, volume candle, candle that goes in the opposite direction. So you would basically, at the beginning of the next candle, if you think that that's going to happen, then you would, at the beginning of that next candle, you would take your trade. Okay, so let's go look at the live chart. I'm gonna go back. I think it was right here. So let's get rid of all of these drawings, get some vertical lines so you can see what I'm talking about, and it landed right on the one I was talking about. So we have a volume candle, and the next one went up from its support, and the one after that, it did not go in the opposite direction. Okay, so you would have lost if you had sold right there. And then same thing with this one. So we have a volume candle is goes in the opposite direction, and then this one does reject, so it continues down. So you would have one here and one here. And then so if we look at this current one, we have where this green or blue candle is showing us a higher volume, so we would assume that this next candle is going to close within its range. Now, I don't know if it's actually going to happen, but it's looking like it's going to. So the candle after that should be a buy. Now, for some reason, it got cut off after that, but as you can see from my screenshot, it did exactly what I said it was going to do. Now, if you want to learn my entire strategy that sort of includes this, but is basically based off of the money line volume strategy, or at least that's what I call it, where we're using just a couple horizontal lines and as you can see, the volume bars to make profit every single day using this one strategy, then use the link down in the description and the first comment and join my course and get instant access so you can start making money today.